Hey everybody, welcome to our 11th edition of the PPE into Prisons benefit shows. My name is Fury and I'm the ED of DJC, and Maxwell Melvins will be your host this evening. But I just wanted to give a brief introduction about the PPE campaign because I've been doing all the orders and stuff and dealing with the prisons and fascists. So this week was slow just because we didn't have the funds to place any big orders. But this coming week, we'll be placing our orders for another immigration facility, and hopefully this prison in Texas called Segoville. It's a federal prison, and they have some really bad cases of COVID right now. So I'm gonna give them a call tomorrow, and hopefully they'll accept the donation. But if not, there's a lot of other places that are in need that seem to be very, very affected by the virus and have high rates. And the two immigration facilities that we've sent to so far received the donations last week, and we're very appreciative. So all is going well with the campaign. We really appreciate all of you guys. Appreciate Maxwell Melvins, who's hosting. I appreciate Ted for booking this show, and thanks, and can't wait to hear all of you guys perform.
All right, so we about to bring up one of our first guests. As everyone knows, we got James Joseph Gallagher, aka Ghost and Guitars, is an artist of many styles and flavors. With the guitar, his main weapon of choice, Ghost is also the label manager of DJC Records and has lent his sound to many pivotal records from us, including Heading to the Streets, Conspiracy, and X-Bitch. So for those that don't know Ghost, they're going to get to know him tonight. You're going to see him. You're going to see the actual shadow of the Ghost. Let it rip, Ghost.
Hey, Mr. Melvins, Maxwell, thank you so much for that kind introduction. Hey, it's a pleasure to see everybody again, and I'm always happy to come out for DJC. I'm broadcasting live from Amsterdam tonight, so we've got an international show going on, and yeah, I'm just going to get right into it, and I'm going to play this first song. It's called In the Garden.
I got one more thing to say there, Ghost, before we go on. To me, I can't say for nobody else, but I put Ghost in the lead with Slash from Guns N' Roses, man. That's where I put him at.
Oh, man.
There you go.
I'm going to practice tomorrow a lot.
I might agree with Maxwell for once.
I don't know why. All they got to do is listen to Headed to the Streets.
Yeah, I mean, hey, listen, you had to bring the fire on that, man.
Hey, you brought the fire, man. It's factual. It's not just something I'm making up. I'm talking factual, Ghost. So
I had no choice. It was do or die. It was going to be fire or it was going to be water. Water's cool too, but that needed fire. All right, here we go. It's a little simple song. We dedicate this one to Pete Green, who just transitioned to the other side. All right, into the garden for Pete Green and everybody out there. You didn't know it, but I'm gonna do it. It's the X-Bitch remix dedicated to our Deputy Director, DL. Give some love to Fury too. I'm gonna get right into it. I don't get it. All right, that was it. X-Bitch remix. I hope it sounded good out there for y'all. Having a good time, so I'm gonna fade out. All right, that felt good.
Thank you, Ghost, very much for being here.
Yeah, thank you, Maxwell. I look forward to seeing everybody else tonight.
Yes, absolutely. We about to bring up our next guest right now. We have Ella Mine is a songwriter, Nashville. Excuse me, sorry. That happened to me sometime. I'm about to bring up Ashley Hefnawy. Hefnawy, how do you pronounce it? I'm pronouncing it wrong, I'm sure.
It's Hefnawy.
Hefnawy, all right. Is a multidisciplinary writer in New York City, specializing in copywriting, poetry, creative fiction, nonfiction and journalism. She is also a DJ, Jim Crow, and music supervisor. Thank you very much for being here, and let it rip.
My pleasure. Thank you for having me.
Thank you.
I'm gonna read a few poems, some new ones and some ones that were from pre-pandemic times. Yesterday I went to a little cemetery landscape not too far from my house, and I sat in the flowers for a while and got bit by a bunch of mosquitoes. So a lot of mosquitoes are in these poems.
All right, sorry to interrupt. Could you, if it's possible, can turn your volume up a little more if you can?
Sure.
If possible? Thank you.
I'm going to read some poems. The first three are untitled, but are all on the subject of something related to nature, and there's a theme throughout that you may pick up on. Part 1. I am undone by doing too much by myself. I can make it better. Just watch. By doing too much, I've crushed a small village that lays and once lived in my heart. I can make it better though, folding the blankets I lived in, unfolding the clean laundry, waiting for a miracle. Just watch. As I mosquito my way into a place I don't belong. Part 2. The mosquitoes at this nature preserve don't know what they want. First, they're all blood. Then, drunk with blood, they're all pollen. But it's just the blood talking. They should know better than to go after what isn't theirs. Once they've gotten drunk on the blood, high off the pollen, they're all dizzy with lust. They'll fuck anything, kiss it goodbye, miss you never. Part 3. I mosquito my way into my own subconscious. I must keep my way clear of distractions. I'm not supposed to be here. It's dark and maze-like. No guarantee I'll come back from this dream world, subcon land. I saw myself dressed in white, discovering the levels of a building, mimicking a skyscraper that traveled between life and death. And with every layer, every floor, there existed reminders from past lives. A fist raised to kill me, I blink. Suddenly, a small boy resembling my kin, in tears, I blink again. I'm higher now. Somewhere past people and bodies, this is where the good stuff happens. An ethereal gust of wind walks on my outer layer of protection. It envelops me and I travel with it. No more blinks. No more linear traveling. Everything is one, and I guess this is what they mean by singularity. It's so good I don't want to wake up, but I can't say why, so I don't. The next poem I'll read is a little bit different. It's called In Defiance of Tooth Number 4. I drag a finger through my mouth, bringing with it air, now stale, germs, now invisible, hangnails, now potentially on the brink of extinction. Number 4 is acting up again. God damn it, I thought we were past this. I thought we'd healed. It broke for the first time after I got broken up with for the first time. We were all a little bit younger, a little bit more masochistic. But when have we ever been anything else? Here's the thing about me. I'm the type of girl who used to go to the guidance counselor's office from years 14 to 17 because she was the mother of a friend and she'd let me eat Jolly Ranchers sweet treats that would roll around in my mouth for hours if I could grab a big enough handful. But because I had no idea how to enjoy anything, I would crunch on them so quickly so I could get to the next one, as if the bottom of my pocket were an endless moat with an exhausted ground that didn't know how to do its job. That is to say, I trusted nobody, not even my own pockets, to safeguard my small pleasures. Years of life fly by, but number 4 always knew when to ring the alarm. Breakup happened first, then, as if clockwork, Floss broke up with number 4, leaving shards of porcelain tethered to the red string that fell to the sink as I dropped everything to sob on the porcelain. I replace it. It replaces me. Doesn't even want to be here anymore. I don't blame it. Some days, me neither. Can we just agree to disagree? We're not made for each other. I don't need these dramatic red flags every time the sky is about to fall onto my brains, exorcising me of the joy that I'm allowed to experience. It's not all grief all the time, you know. I breathe with fire and light. I desire, and desire suits me. We aren't always in sync, though, mind, body, and spirit. But hey, we have languages for that. Allah got me. We have daily chats you can't join, unfortunately. I have one more poem if I have time. Do I have time for one more poem?
Yes, yes.
Cool.
Yes.
Okay. This one is called The RIA Method Part 2. RIA method is a type of breathing method that you can use when you're having a panic attack. Stand clear of the closing doors, please. Headphones on ears, backpack in lap, feet on ground, hands get sweaty, low bass in ears, time is not enough. A sweeping emptiness that is all too present, starting in the stomach, landing somewhere in the chest. It tightens, it loosens, has a grip on the heart, and fear steps in. Spiraling thoughts to explain, must explain whatever it is that's going on in stomach, then heart. Find an open space, the section of the train where few are seated. Mind paces, but body cannot. Run, 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 stand clear of the closing doors. Visions of a trash receptacle filled to the brim with detritus, the bile of others, a miniature graveyard for all who are lost. This is where the mind wants to go. Breathe, breathe, breathe. Inhaling through the nose, exhaling through the mouth. Inhaling through the mouth, exhaling through the nose. Inhaling through the ears, exhaling through the toes. Inhaling through the split ends, exhaling through the sweaty palms. Inhaling through the dead fingernails, exhaling through the nipples. Inhaling through the lips, exhaling through the other lips. Inhaling through the spine, exhaling through, until inhale. Thank you very much.
Thank you. It's a pleasure for you being here. Appreciate you coming. Thank you. Support very much, Ashley.
Thank you.
Look forward to hearing from you again. Absolutely.
Thank you so much.
Yes, our pleasure to have you here. Now, next we have our next guest who's coming up. Ella Mine is a songwriter, Nashville native. She has recently released a single, Water Rise, from her forthcoming album, Dream War and Concept record, about the human heart and the response to devastation.
Well, hey guys, I'm so happy to be on here. I'm gonna play a song for you that is about it's about facing something outside of yourself that's just too big to deal with. That's too powerful and strong to take on, and how hard that can be on a person. It's called Waters Rise. we go tonight? Would you go in daylight? Have you seen on your way afflictions your choices have made? And the heart is caught in the crossfire of dreams. Their dreams are just desire. Heart is waxed against flame, burns in fire, painting me. Mind is rock against time, swirling the waters right. Heart is trying to let heart is wax against flame, burns in fire, painting me. Have you come to your mind? Have senses been blurred? Body left blind? Can you feel when you kiss? One future erased by one human will. Your fire, what you break won't rebound in time. Won't erase your crime. Heart is wax against flame, burns in fire, painting me. Mind is rock against time, swirling the waters right. Heart is shining with a wind. Heart is wax against flame, burns in fire, painting me. I'm losing my strength is overcome by oh, I'm losing control. My strength is overcome by all these lights in flame, in fire, in rain. Mind is rock against time, swirling the waters right. Heart is wax in flame, in fire, in rain. Mind is rock in time, in the body. My strength is overcome by you. Heart is white, in flame, in fire, in rain. Thank you. That's Waters Rise. That is freshly on Spotify and iTunes and Apple Music and SoundCloud and everywhere.
Thank you very much. We appreciate very much. Thank you.
That's some great singing, Ella.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yes.
Appreciate it.
I appreciate you. We look forward to hearing from you again there, Ella. All right?
Thank you so much. Thank
All
you.
right, thank you. And our next is Jen Goma, is a writer, performer, and producer of music, movies, and live shows. They have released an album at Showtime, Goma, and most recently composed music for the Obie Award-winning play Suicide Force by Haruna Lee and directed by Aya Ogawa.
Thank you. Thank you guys for having me. I'll just get started.
Yeah.
Even ask me to be there like a friend when you know the only way out is up. How could you even ask me to be there like a friend when you know that the only way out is up? I wish I was home, I wish I was home, I wish I was home. I wish I was home, I wish I was home, I wish I was home. Look way back again. Oh, what is the action of life? What is the action of life? I wish I was home, I wish I was home, I wish I was home. I wish I was home, I wish I was home, I wish I was home. And have you even tried to forgive me? Have you even admitted your broken heart? Or is my life all about your love? When you say I can't, I give up, I could never be that good. I say, baby, I know, I know. When you say I can't, don't wanna give up everything that makes me feel good, I say, baby, I know, I know, I know, I know. It feels like a trap to be you, but let's not speak time into the infinite. I know it feels like a trap to be you, but fear is a feeling. Just let it stay, and I don't wish you dead, not even by accident, not even as you're really haunting me. 'Cause love without risk, no, that don't make sense. Love without risk, no, that don't make sense. Love without risk, no, that don't make sense.
Thank you. Nice.
I got one more for you.
All right, let it rip, let it rip.
you can cope. I'm standing outside this woman's world, this woman's world. Oh, it's hard on a man. Now the party's over. Now starts the craft of the fall. I know you got a little knife in the air. I know you got a lot of strong legs. I know you got a little knife in the air. I know you got a lot of strong legs. I should be crying, but I just can't let it show. Shooting open, but I can't stop it. Yeah, all the things you should have said that we never said. All the things you should have done, but we never did. All the things we should have done, but we didn't. Ooh, darling, make it go away. Just make it go. I know you got a little knife in the air. I know you got a lot of strong legs. I know you got a little knife in the air. I know you got a lot of strength legs. I should have cried, but I just can't let it show. Should be open, but I can't stop it. Yeah, all the things you should have said that we never said. All the things you should have done, but we never did. All the things that you should have done me. All the things that you need from me. All the things you should have done, but we didn't. Ooh, darling, make it go away. Just make it go.
Thank you very much. Thank you, Jen.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.
That was amazing, Jen.
Thank you, guys. Donate to the campaign, y'all. Let's do it.
Yo, BL, I see that was your jam.
Yeah, that's my shit. That was a wonderful rendition of that. That was beautiful.
Yeah, you knew all them lyrics for sure.
Hell yeah. Oh, thank you. Thank you guys for having me. Thank you.
Look forward to you coming back again.
Sure.
Absolutely.
Sure. Thank you.
Peace. All right, we got our next guest. Darren Denman is a pianist, organist, and composer currently based in New York City. He is the organist for the band John the Many and had recently started his own group, the Darren Denman Organ Trio. In the past, he has worked with countless groups and artists, including Ribby, My Dear, Rachel Angel, The Barnacle, and the Brooklyn Flyers. Dog Adrift, Higazi, and has been an artist at large at the Mastock Music Festival for the past 3 years. Welcome here. Thank you very much for coming on to there, Darren.
Thank you so much for having me. Everyone watching, please donate to that fund down below. This is a great cause, and I hope everyone can just throw at least a couple bucks towards it. I'm going to do 2 songs for everyone tonight. First is one that I wrote right after the murder of George Floyd as a meditation. It doesn't have a title yet. And then I'm going to segue into a song I wrote about 10 years ago called Marine Submarine. So I hope you enjoy. I'm going to switch over to the piano right now.
You say you were going to play another one, right?
No, that was both of them. Sorry, they were
All
kind of
right.
segued into it.
You remind me of a little bit Igor
Who's that?
Stravinsky.
Oh,
His music was known to incite riots and different things, but that it's a little classical piece right there. Sounds to me, it sounds very good, and like it reminds me of Stravinsky a little chopping right there. Thank you.
Yeah, I appreciate it.
Hey, Melvins, I was hearing a little shades of McCoy Turner in the beginning piece for George Floyd.
Oh yeah. That's cool and stuff. But I'm saying, but at the same time, I'm saying, but he's playing it sounds very classical too. Like I said, like Igor Stravinsky too. I don't know if that's one of your followers or anything, is it? Or have you studied Stravinsky or anything?
Yeah, absolutely. Both McCoy Tyner and Stravinsky are.
I hear it in you. I hear it in you, dude. Trust me, I hear it in you. I hear it in the music, man. I might look a little more, but I'm a little familiar with different sounds and different things in music. But it sounds excellent, though.
Thank you so much.
I would call that first piece, if you don't have a title, Reflection.
That was a beautiful thing. You didn't need it. Yep, you didn't have the title, you said, but it was beautiful though. But thank you very much, and we look forward to you coming back again. Really appreciate it.
Anytime. Thanks so much for having me. And again,
Absolutely.
Everyone watching at home, donate.
Absolutely, man. We really appreciate it.
Thank you.
I appreciate everyone being here. I appreciate everyone that's here tonight. It's just different sounds that takes me to different places at different times that I can reflect on at the same time. But thank you again, Darren.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Yeah, Darren.
All right.
So, without further ado, I'm bringing Gabby Fluke Mogul to the stage, who is an improviser / composer living in New York and plays the violin. Take it away, Gabby.
All right. I see you there, Gabby.
Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Listening, please donate. Thank you for having me.
Great piece. Seemed like you were like really straddling the violin tonight. In other words, I wouldn't use the terms I would really like to use, but that's what that sound like. You actually straddling the violin tonight. I'm gonna leave it there.
Try my best out here.
No, it was great though. It was a great piece.
All right.
We have Nicholas how do you pronounce Nick? Jozwiak?
Jozwiak.
All right. How you say that again?
Jozwiak.
All right, but neither here or there, but is a multi-instrumental based in New York and working in a variety of music genres. And before COVID, he was performing with artists such as Stefa, Jessica, Pevon, Ravi, Coltrane. His latest release, Infinite Lies in the Now, is a romantic ambient drone piece under his electronic moniker Pathogen. Nicholas was also recently featured on Peter Evans' new album becoming available through More Records. So give us what you got there.
Incoming.
All right, let it rip, baby.
Peace and liberation to all oppressed beings throughout the universe.
For sure.
Peace and liberation to all oppressed beings around the universe.
Thank you very much, there. Thank you, thank you, thank you. You know, Thank you. And Fury, I guess our next guest, is he ready, Fury?
Zealot, yep.
You ready? All right. Well, I'm going to introduce him. Ready, willing, and able. Zealot is the voice and guitar of Dane Newton, who is currently incarcerated in Colorado prison system. His song "America the Merciful" was recorded during the DJC session at Territorial Prison in 2018. The song will be the first single off the upcoming Territorial album from DJC Records, dropping early December 2020. The song also features Uno, who is currently incarcerated at South Carolina Women's Prison. This is a rough mix.
Thanks for the intro, Maxwell. So Dane, Zealot couldn't be here, nor Uno, because they're both currently incarcerated. So I have the honor and privilege of introducing the song and playing it, and Maxwell pretty much said all there is to say. So I'm going to start with a short video of Zealot just sharing some words about the recording session that we had back in 2018, and then I'm going to jump into the song. And thank all of you who've performed. It's been quite a night.
Yes, it has. Very intriguing.
That's for sure.
I want to. Prison for me is a place where my second time coming. I've been in California prison. You think that'd have been something to wake you up, but Colorado's prison system is more psychological. So you really have to confront your issues. You know, you're not focused on all the conflict on the yard, just a conflict inside yourself. And for me here, I've been locked up 11 years and 36 years for robbery. And you live with the mistakes that you make. You see your family dying off. You know what I'm saying? You see people moving on. You see your life. Everybody you know, by the time you even get close to coming home is pretty much going to be dead. So you got to live with that every single day. My grandmother passed a couple of years ago, and everybody's on the phone crying, and they're looking at on the phone with me, asking me, "Are you okay?" I'm like, "Yeah, I'm fine. I've been mourning the death of my grandmother the day I got locked up and got all this time. I knew I'd never see her again." So music is the only thing I've been able to pour myself into. It's the only way that I can exhale. I've been breathing in all this stuff, but I've had no place to exhale it in. Where do you go? Where do you go with your pain? Where do you go with your brokenness? So the next broken man can't understand that. And so I've been, and me and Michael, we talked about this. I'm very self-conscious about my music and what I write and stuff like that. And this is encouraging for me. I've filed music away and balled it up, threw it away, because I've been self-conscious about what I'm exhaling. But this experience, it's encouraging to me. It's a shot in the arm. So I'm excited to see what I can pour out next time. Cool. So thank you guys, man.
For sure. Thank you.
So that's Dane Newton, and I don't know if you caught that, but he's serving 36 years for a robbery, which in itself is just insane. This is a song of his called "America the Merciful," which is going to be the first single off the Territorial album, which comes out in December, and definitely my favorite song on the album. I played it for Dane and Uno. Played it for Dane on Friday and Uno today, and they both loved it. And this is just a rough mix, but you'll get a sense of the feeling of it.
Actions unforgetful, all my crimes beyond forgiveness. lost my place with you. Oh, the silence, all I get. Chasing the wind, chasing the wind.
I'm looking at the world nowadays, how it's all unjust. Sitting on my book in the haze, looking for words to sum it up. Money is the root of everything. Some people cannot make it enough. Society is blinding every way. Guess it's time for me to come and get up. Everything is not what it seems. The small isn't always weak. The quiet isn't always neat. There's a little bit of truth behind the lies, and the old isn't always wise. I think a while working 9 to 5, on a steady dream of a better life. You see thoughts turn to actions. That's the secret law of attraction. Evade the attraction of becoming a slave to fate. Don't take the bait of all.
I lost my way in my sickness. It's the place where I found my peace. I can fall no further, search no lower limits. I can lose nothing more. I'm giving all I have to give. America the beautiful. Forgive my sins again. I don't wanna feel lost today. I don't wanna die chasing the wind, chasing the wind.
It's time to rise, blinded by the lies. Truth hidden in front of our eyes, perfectly disguised. Illusion, confusion, and brainwash. They remove them who refuse them just because the real criminals are the ones who make the laws. Wake up, I'm working for a pay cut just to give it back to the people who paid you. Beat like a pager. I have your attention. Missing the bigger picture in a critical condition. Let me start from the beginning. Looking at the world nowadays, how it's all unjust. Sitting in my book in the haze, looking for words to sum it up. Money is the root of everything. Some people cannot make it enough. Society is blinded every way. Guess it's time for me to come and get up.
Hey, give it up for Zealot and Uno. Yeah.
Yes, that was killing.
Love that song. Love it.
Wow. That's a journey.
And you know that the guy on the steel guitar is John Heinrich, who plays on BL's album. He plays the sax on Till I Go.
Oh, wow. That's my favorite tune on BL's. That and
Yeah.
Conspiracy. I like them jams a lot.
For sure.
Oh, again,
That's a powerful song, though. America the Merciful.
Yes. Yeah, I'm gonna just say something. I walk away certain songs, you know, whatever. You know the theme. Shoot first, ask question last. Well, when I hear certain things, referring to prison as a person serving 33 years in there and dealing with the very things that they're talking about, where he lost his grandmother, different thing, I walked away from the screen. I didn't need to explain that to nobody, but I'm gonna explain to y'all why I walked away, because it triggers certain feelings in me sometimes when I hear the stories of them, because I know just what they're feeling, the sadness and all those things. You know, so it's like a shoot first, ask questions later, I'll explain later. You know? So I just thought that I owe y'all that much, you know. So we're gonna get on to our next person, last but not least. I believe BL is about to come up. Again, not last but not least. BL Shirelle's in the house. We're gonna let BL, you know, bring it to the table. Let it rip.
Hey, thank you for such a lovely introduction, Maxwell. So I played part of the song the other day just to like hype y'all up, but I want to run it back. This is one of my son's favorite songs, so he's going to perform it with me. It's called "Cut the Check." Yeah.
How you doing?
What's your name?
Mystique.
What's up, Mystique? It's been a minute.
Yep.
What's up, kid?
What's up? How you doing?
I'm good. I haven't met you yet, but I'm looking forward to your performance.
I just told him you did the guitar on X Bitch and Conspiracy and all that, and he was like, "For real?" I'm like, "Yeah." I don't know what he was expecting.
Okay.
Mo, you know I just come home. All on this fucking bill. I got no dough for ox. These niggas gotta cut a check, man. I don't give a fuck.
2, 4, 5s, 1 plastic, 1 metal. 2 bad bitches, 1 black, 1 yellow. 10 racks on me, straight cash on 50. 2 bad bitches, all ass, no titties. 2 bad bitches with the scams on the visa. Red bone chocolate, 1 pair, 1 Gina. Niggas on my dick, even though it ain't real. Still got the toy straps, so nigga, what's the deal though? I was a youngin', had hoes all up in my steel toe. 36 onions, I bagged them all up in the pillows. Flooded it, fuck them, I watch them start in front of grillos. This was shit up and went to the side when the pill from. I done shot it out with the law, nigga. Then went to trial and picked the jerk back. That's the definition of some balls, nigga. Now I'm at the car dealer rocking all my jerk. Fuck you, me. Pussy, my credentials is impeccable. Been cooking up since I ain't like my vegetables. That water way to move that fucking decimal. That water make a nigga move to Mexico. 2, 4, 5s, 1 plastic, 1 metal. 2 bad bitches, 1 black, 1 yellow. 10 racks on me, straight cash on 50. 2 bad bitches, all ass, no titties.
2, 4, 5s, all black, mask ready. Shoot the plug in the socket when I'm eyeing for the fatty. We ready. Lawyers need paying, kids in the crib waiting. I'm laying shit down, I don't have no patience. Give a fuck about the law. I bucks, chasing, putting pressure on my puppy with the packs. I ain't circling, I'm bound to see the lawsuit. Ducking and dodging in the charger, I'm making sharp moves. Shit I done seen in the stuff in the courtroom. I done watched the snakes turn to snake food. I done had them steaks turn to steak food. I just be the case in my state shoes. Walking out the gate, snow chafing up my ankles. Now I'm in a race with the space shoes. Good, if I don't make a move, I act a straight fool. AI on the point, nigga, shake me.
2, 4, 5s, 1 plastic, 1 metal. 2 bad bitches, 1 black, 1 yellow. 10 racks on me, straight cash on 50. 2 bad bitches, all ass, no titties. 10 toes down, nigga, riding with some shooters. 2 arms round the waist, Heimlich maneuver. Bitch, I'm from the sewer, we grew up in the manure. Before Sierra's son, we grew up without future. The streets was the army, poverty the recruiter. So if you was drafted, niggas gotta salute ya. Gramps thought I'd be there before the crow with a rooster. I walk in the crib, she get to screaming hallelujah. Niggas went broke, got booked, went back, came home, turned packs, got booked, turned rats. Nigga, I just tried coke, got hooked, then crack. Nigga, I don't cry broke, I grind up to get back. I'm the definition of the hustler. I am a fruition of the struggler. That fucking DOC done took enough of us. I'm looking for them niggas with the wheels because they buckled up. 2, 4, 5s, 1 plastic, 1 metal. 2 bad bitches, 1 black, 1 yellow. 10 racks on me, straight cash, all 50. 2 bad bitches, all ass, no titties. Cut the check, cut the check, cut the check.
Let's cut the check. That's my shit. That's off my last album.
Yeah, we'll cut the motherfucker then. Shit.
Yo, that shit got lit.
Yo.
Whoa.
All right, cut the check, right? Don't that shit make
I
you
just woke up the neighbors for sure.
That shit go
We got thin walls up in this crib.
And now for my daily Asada performance, I think I'm gonna go with 6, unless you guys have a special request.
Man, I got one. I can't think of the title right now. I got one. I just can't think of the title.
I mean, I love that Till You Go joint, but you got to do what you're feeling.
Somebody said generational curse, so let's do generational curse. This
That
is
shit's heavy. I can put the mask back on for that.
yeah, and I believe Ghost. I think I got you on here a little bit. You know,
Yeah.
playing some power
Yeah.
chords on this joint, and my friend Duke, somebody that I met inside, is also on here. Just on the hook. I just record my friends just randomly. She didn't know she was gonna pop up in a song, but hey.
Wait.
There's a whole level fucking body in the basement, dog. A whole fucking other body in the basement. With all these fucking fleas. All these fucking fleas, dog. It's like you came in the basement, it was like a door like this, but you come in, it's like a larger room, and it's like next door to the basement. I never go that far, like, sorry,
Had to strip from resolve. Dirty 38s that revolved. I was armed at an early age. Say my grace even if I starve. Cause through grace I evolved. Just from bagging up on dirty plates. Switching tags up on them Jersey plates. They say it's the road to riches or pearly gates. Depending on what turn you take. Depending if you learn to swerve and break. We all carry little certain traits. I watch my lady dominate her workplace. And still feeling need the permit straight. Assimilated so I shake my dreads in honor of a curly name. Do it for Marjorie and do it for Curly May. Blood pressure equivalent to this murder rate. With sugar levels that's sending them to attorney rates. I gotta update the price on my life insurance rates. Make matriarchs never late for that early grave. Getting calls before the morning break. Unsure if they got them on my way. It's a cycle that I swear I break. See my son's torture trace. Praying he abort this fate. Thursdays selling rollies just for shorty's trade. Gotta connect in the kitchen, she give me okay. Gotta connect us the minute they call him Jose. I gotta test this going if she say okay. They come up in the summer like it's a cold thing.
every day you should go around the street, be like, yo, what the fuck is that smell? Like, if that was a normal smell, and I was like, yo, what the fuck is that smell? Especially this, what the fuck is that smell? Like, yo, something dead, right?
How many you wanna say? I'm really bored with the crack rap. But I can't help it, I get flashbacks. I need my flowers. I did a dime, came home and built a non-profit record label for those that still aside, still silent. Just being honest with my acknowledgement. Fuck you want a cookie, bitch? Yeah, chocolate chip, demolish it, then vomit it. Cause I don't even eat that kind of shit, but y'all can eat off my accomplishment. I don't follow the trend. I rock button up, corduroy collars and trim. Dread hats with plaid and polka dot on the brim. They say I'm out of style, I just call it unique. They say I'm in denial, I just need a few feet. You'll get stuck with a few feet if you come with them 2 feet. I stay with the latest, I be packing a new heat. This design of the drum gon' hit the market for 2 weeks. And I cop every color, every size, every time they come out. Like the Yeezys that you got on your 2 feet. Fiends cop all the butter, every size, 6 of pies, I run out. Get the order, knock it out like loose teeth. I send my guys letters, still writing on loose leaf. They gave my guys letters, now I send us to proofread. And every time
Hey, that's Generational Curse. That's me, Duke.
Hi guys.
Hey Tanya, how you doing?
I'm okay. How are you?
All right.
Well, keep letting him call you Tanya.
It's okay.
Stop hating, Bill.
That's me, Duke, Blow Money, and that's Jay Ghost on the power guitar chords there. So
That sounds killer.
I was actually thinking about playing that too. So when somebody put it in the chat, I was like, yeah, that's my shit.
I think I was just dancing with Toy
Yo,
via
yo,
Zoom.
yo, ho, sick and demented, sick and demented.
Oh shit!
That's sick and demented.
He's going to the mixtape.
All right, I'm gonna do Maxwell. I'm gonna do Sick and Demented tomorrow. I mean next week, because Sick and Demented is on Restricted Movement 2. It's not.
All right.
So I'll do that for my Restricted Movement 2.
All right, cool.
So I guess it's my turn to close out real quick. Thank y'all very much for coming. I really appreciate it. Thank everybody, all the artists. It was amazing. Always very entertaining. So I appreciate y'all. All the supporters that's watching, all the people who support the artists that perform, everybody. I appreciate y'all taking the time out. Please, once again, you can share, you can donate. There's multiple ways to be effective in this. It's very important. People who are incarcerated are most compromised, most, not taken care of. So we want to do our part. This is what we do. And thank you guys for all the support. I really appreciate it.
Again, this is Maxwell. I'd like to thank all y'all for coming on. All of you were great. We appreciate very much for each and every one of you that were on here tonight. We appreciate it very much. You don't know how much it means. It means a lot to all of us. It means a lot to all of those who are incarcerated right now in the belly of the beast. It means a lot to them, more than we know. Thank all of y'all again for being on here. Thank you. Thank you, each and every one of you. Beautiful.
Yeah, thank you, everybody. Thank you, Maxwell, BL Fury, putting all this together and leading the A team.
It is definitely our pleasure. Appreciate everybody. Here's a link to the prison where we're trying to get Masson next. It's called FCI Seagoville. They have some pretty bad cases right now, so that's the next stop for us if they let us donate. And I'll also put in the link for that video with Zealot too, so you guys can check that out. All right, well, great show, guys. I kind of want more music, but it's been a long night.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. Well, be in touch. Thanks, everybody.
Peace out.
Peace out. Good night.
I'm out. See y'all.